Who had the better career overall? Hulkamania or Hollywood Hogan? First category, who is better on the mic? Hogan is underappreciated on the mic. Whether he was wearing the black and white or yellow and red, the fans held on to his every word. The best promos I've heard from the Hulkster were his Wrestlemania promos, talking about the 24-inch pythons with Mean Gene. As good as they were, and they were great, I don't think they reached the level of Hollywood Hogan's third man, New World Organization of Wrestling, brother. I made people rich up there, brother. That promo will live on as maybe top 3 promos of all time, so this category goes to Hollywood Hogan. The score is 1-0. Second category, who won more world championships? Hulk Hogan won 12 world championships altogether. That's really staggering. As the yellow and red, Hogan won 6 WWE championships and 1 WCW championship, giving him 7. As Hollywood Hogan, he won 5 WCW championships. This category goes to Hulkamania, and he gets 2 points since championships are in many people's minds the most important category. The score is 2-1 for the yellow and red. Next category, who had the best one match? This is challenging to answer. I'd say Hogan's most memorable match is likely WrestleMania 3 versus Andre as the yellow and red, or WrestleMania 18 versus The Rock as Hollywood Hogan. Fantastic matches, no doubt. To be fair, he also had some decent WCW matches, notably his matches versus Goldberg or Flair. It's challenging to say which one was truly the best, but I'll give the nod here to WrestleMania 3, yellow and red Hogan body slamming Andre the Giant. That moment might be the most iconic wrestling moment of all time. The score is 3-1 for Hulkamania. Next category, storytelling and adaptability. Hogan was a fantastic storyteller, whether he was the yellow and red or NWO, both inside and outside the ring. With respect to adaptability though, his ability to turn the yellow and red into the NWO Hollywood Hogan, which is probably the greatest heel turn we've ever seen, needs credit. No one thought it could be done effectively. I'm giving Hollywood Hogan this category. The score is 3-2 for the yellow and red. Next category, who had more charisma? This is incredibly difficult. To say either Hulkamania or Hollywood Hogan connected more with the audience, or that one had a bigger presence, is really splitting hairs in my book. The yellow and red connected so well with the 80s crowds, the kids, and even nostalgic adults later on. But Hollywood Hogan had teenagers eating out of the palm of his hands. I'm giving 1 point for each. The score is 4-3 for Hulkamania. Next category, who is the better wrestler? Hogan simplified his wrestling style over the years because of aging, what was asked of him by the company, or just to fit the character. I really don't think there's a discernible difference here between Hulkamania's technical wrestling ability and Hollywood Hogan. The movesets were short, predictable, but let's face it, they were so entertaining. 1 point for each. The score is 5-4 for Hulkamania. Next category, who drew more? Hulkamania was a cash cow for WWF in the 80s and 90s. The man sold out arenas and put wrestling on the map, but unfortunately t-shirts and merchandise were just beginning to be a part of the business. It's not like it is today. The NWO and Hogan sold out arenas, increased pay-per-view buy numbers for WCW, and of course that NWO t-shirt is still on the top 5 list of merchandise sales today. That's really incredible. Overall, difficult question to answer, especially because I have no hard data, but I'm giving this category to Hollywood Hogan, primarily because of that amazing t-shirt and the outstanding numbers. The score is 5-5. Last and final category, longevity and impact. Again, not an easy question. Hulk Hogan laid the foundation for what wrestling has become. The man main evented 8 of the first 9 WrestleManias. That's just outstanding. When you think of a wrestler, most likely the first name that comes to any random person on the street's mind is Hulk Hogan. Not only because of his wrestling, but all the work he did in movies like Rocky, the TV shows, etc. Hollywood Hogan is best remembered for taking the huge risk of switching companies, changing the yellow-red gimmick to the black and white NWO, which was undeniably a huge gamble, but it paid off. In the end though, the fans and the culture know Hulk Hogan for the yellow and red. Vitamin eating, 24-inch python, saying his prayers and running wild on you, brother. This category goes to Hulkamania, and there you have it. The yellow and red Hogan had the better overall career. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down below if you disagree or agree with me. Who do you think had the better career? Until next time, wrestling fans.